I'm gonna have a look at this right proper old vintage kit here, which is the IMC F-100D Super Saber in 1/72nd scale, and this is the one that it says it includes extra battle damaged parts. These kits, there's several of them on here. I'll show, I think it shows on the box some other ones, but I believe they were re-released by Lindberg in like the 1980s or something. They released at least a few of them. I know they released the Phantom, but I'm not sure how many other ones were available, because it seems like there was a few, and the only one that I really come across like regularly is the Phantom one. But we'll have a look at this kit here, which I picked up used at a show, and so it says here we're getting one from the 72nd Combat Group, which I really don't know anything about. And then they've got a picture of our battle damaged F-100 on there, and it says here we got official government camouflage colors. I'm not sure what the what these actually are. Like it just says gray, tan. If these are federal standard colors, because it's just giving us a number. I believe that's what these are, is federal standard, but it's showing us the ones here. And on the side, it's giving us some information there. And I'm guessing this is our number of the, like the kit number is 482-100. And on this side, it's showing us other battle damaged aircraft, which is the Phantom and the F-105. I love to find the F-105 and the Sky Raider, which is pretty neat. You can see the old box art here. It says build it stock or as a battle scarred veteran, and it says authentic combat squadron decals. So we'll open it up, and because this was used, everything is off the sprue already, but I checked it and it is complete. Except for the decals. I did not find the decals in here, but I'll show something about that in a moment. Here's our instruction sheets here, which is pretty old. The paper's quite yellowed by now. You can see our other subjects there. There is a MiG-21. I know that there's a MiG-21 also. And we'll have a look here. Our very, very basic instructions. And here's the aircraft here with its armaments in the little stand. And it's showing us here our paint guide. And some more information here. So that's the instructions, and we'll have a look at the parts themselves. They give you a little, one of those little glues in here. Obviously it's not good anymore, but that's the glue it originally came with, and mine didn't have the instructions when I got it, unfortunately. So we'll have a look and we'll see how this is. You can see it's got raised rivets and panel lines on it. They actually look alright because they're not too heavily done on here. They don't stick out too heavy. I mean, it looks alright. Nothing on the inside, obviously. And then we'll have a look at the other side, which the tail is integrated right in there. You can see how the amount of detail in there. You'd have to put it up against plans to make sure that every piece is correct, but it looks actually pretty good, like they've paid attention to it. So, and then the other side of the tail is already on there, and we have this piece here, which is the special piece of the kit, and it's the battle damage section. You can see they've got like a piece of the nose there shot out in the side. I mean, it's pretty basic for damage, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. The tail section is like the coolest part. And you can even see here, there's like a slight burning mark here. You can see how it's been chewed out there. Flip it around. it's a really cool idea for them to do something like that. Like, it's a very nice to inspire younger people, kids and that, to get into modeling, because you can do stuff like fun stuff like this back in the day. I wanted to show, I've got actually what was the original release that this kit is actually based off of. And it's actually a Revell kit, which this was also in the box with it when I got it. And it looks like it's basically just a retool of this Revell kit. And I'll show the tail first, which gives us an original date of Revell 1962. And one of the things on it is it actually had, it was so old it actually has the markings molded in. And you were supposed to paint the markings yourself. And you can see the star there on the back. Like, that's how old this kit was. It's just a retool of it. And on the bottom, which is sort of interesting, and then they retooled it to make it battle damage like that. I won't show every single one of these parts, but we'll have a look at the main parts anyways. It's kind of neat how they integrated the rear tail together like this. You can see the detail on there. Like, I assume these are fairly accurate because there's enough panel lines on it, so. We'll have a look at the wings. There's nothing really there. You can see the rivet detail and the raised detail. We'll look at the bottom. You can see how our pylons, I think there's like, I'm not sure if there's too many pylons on this or not. It's been a while since I've actually built an F-100. Like, it looks detailed enough actually, but again, the lines are not, they're very, very shallow. They won't stick out too much. Like, I don't think they're overdone on this one, which is kind of nice. We can look at our fuel tanks, which are fuel tanks, I believe they're incorrect. If we put one together here, I can't remember on this aircraft. I don't think there's two on the top. I think there's only the bottom two fins. I can't really remember, but they look alright. And our armament, which is very, very poor. I mean, these could be replaced, but I don't know about those pylons. They're pretty incorrect. So I'm assuming these are Mk-82 bombs, but they just kind of are what they are. We'll have a look at our pilot, which he's looking around there. I mean, it's just a sign of the times. But at least he's in there. And we can look at the wheels. They have, let me see if I can find one of the, okay. The wheels look like they're supposed to be put on here, and then you flatten over the edge so that you can actually make it move. Like, you put it in there and then you flatten the edge so it actually rolls. So it's just very, very basic. And then we have our stand here, which is actually a very nice stand. Like, it's this triangular here, and then they give you like a lightning bolt, which is really brilliant. That's a really beautiful stand. I would definitely put it on a stand if I was going to build it. And then here's our canopies. You can see the battle damage canopy there, which is all frosted and shot up, and then the other canopy. They're quite thick. I mean, it just kind of is what it is. So I just kind of wanted to show this old kit, and it's actually, like, I'm not sure when they started to retool kits or whatever, but I mean, it's actually a retool of this old 1962 Revell kit, which is kind of interesting. I just wanted to show it here, and really, other than that, Thank you for watching.